Alright everybody, Phaedra back with yet another reaction video. Today we're doing something a little bit different. We actually have early access to Skylimits' Limit Breaker album, which is actually dropping on Halloween, which should be the day that this is dropping, as long as everything works out. But we got something different. There's not necessarily videos for this time, and somebody's calling me the moment I start recording, so this is always a fun time. But we're actually just going to be listening to his album. I don't know how long it is, other than 20 tracks. I don't know how long of a ride we're in for, but I know we're here, and let's just hop right into it. I'll have all of his information down in the description as well, and let's go. Because he does nerdcore, but he doesn't. So I believe this is an original.
The branches from the trees of my desires. Don't know where I'll land. In my gardens I admire faces often covered by my sadness and my misery. I'm peeling off my skin again to free my insecurities. I know that I can slip away, my friend. This isn't how I wanted it to end. Maybe
I will say that I do like the vocal effect a lot on this. I don't know who mixes it or who does the production. I'm assuming, since it doesn't really have anything, I'm assuming Sky does it all. At least for this song. And this is, especially for where he's at, like, numbers-wise, which numbers obviously don't mean everything. They don't mean a lot, actually, in regards to your quality, but a lot of people use them to track. This is very solid, and I think the only reason he's not bigger is because he's not nerdcore. People latch on to nerdcore. But he's done some tracks, but yeah, let's just get back into this original.
I can try again, my friend. Maybe I can start again. Blood stains, gasoline, lighted up to smithereens. Rip apart these angel wings so I can't fly away again. Take me away, show me a new frame. Cause I don't wanna be the same. New game. Take me away, show me a new frame. Cause I don't wanna be the same. I know I'm wasting my time. I know you hate when I shine. Now it's the end of the line. I'll be a better me and feel alive. I know I'm wasting my time. I know you hate when I shine. Now it's the end of the line. I'll be a better me and feel alive. Blood stains, gasoline, lighted up to smithereens. Rip apart these angel wings so I can't fly away.
Alright. That's more of a build-up than I was expecting. well, if it would pause, hello, thank you, Jesus. So now that I'm actually reading the description of this, it turns out he's making a story with his album. He's presenting a story to it, listen to it in order, and it's been on his mind for about 2 years. So I guess he's been working on it for 2 years, or he's thought about it for 2 years. But yeah, new game. I think my biggest thing when it comes to music is I don't care how good your writing is. I do care, but if it sounds like it was made in a trash can in the middle of a hurricane, I'm not going to like it. Because no matter how good your writing and how good your voice may be, if it doesn't come together into a good, cohesive whole, it's not good. That, I liked a lot. I liked the synth aspects to it. I liked the fact that it reminded me, I don't even know what it reminded me of. The backbeat, I think, reminded me of Lock Me Up, the quarantine song that people made for COVID, just because it's like the most synthy beat I can think of right now, kind of like that. But I liked that a lot. Just in terms of as an opening song as well. That sucked you in, it had vocal effects on it. And even when the drop hit, it wasn't too much. It was noisy in the sense of it had a lot of layered things going on. But if I focused on a piece, I could pull it out of each separate sound. So I think that was done pretty well. Now, as a cohesive whole, not focusing on anything, it was still good. But it kind of lost some pieces of it. But overall, that was a very good intro song. So now we're going to get into Dreamland. And this one's produced by Stark? I'm assuming that's what that is. All right.
I'm in my dreamland. I'm with my demons. I need distractions to keep me tied up. She broke my heart and she doesn't give a fuck. Like I'm in my dreamland. I'm with my demons. Flame in my heart as she tears me apart. I have nothing to live for. I reach for the stars. I live in my dreams 'cause that's all that remains. For the moments I lost to the blood in the rain. I try to hide it, but always comes back to fight me. Shocks me like flash lightning. She did it just to spite me like Aphrodite. Tossing in my sleep, she left me lonely in the deep. She left me crying all alone. My tears are soaking in the sheets like. Suicidal, let me die slow. Ghost of my past seem to never let go. Like I'm in my dreamland. I'm with my demons. I need distractions to keep me tied up. She broke my heart and she doesn't give a fuck. Like I'm in my dreamland. I'm with my demons. Poisonous lips, blue eyes, fingers are crossed. The harder I try, the more I end up feeling lost. And I'm lost in this echo when I feel like I can't escape. From her voice to her fingertips to the games that she likes to play. I'm done with it. Yeah, I'm done with it. Find another man so that you can fucking run with it. Yeah, I'm done with it. Yeah, I'm done with it. Find another man so that you can fucking run with him.
I love the layering in the vocals there. The rap line and then the higher synth line. Or auto-tuned. I don't know the right words.
Suicidal, let me die slow. Ghosts of my past seem to never let go. Like I'm in my dreamland. I'm with my demons. I need distractions to keep me tied.
I like that bass lead
She
in.
broke my heart and she doesn't give a fuck. Like I'm in my dreamland. I'm with my demons. My passion burns like a cigarette, no silhouette. I keep my demons alive, but that's a minor threat. I stay connected too often, it's like the internet. Reality is back from the black, now how could I forget? Blank stare, I'm hesitant towards your beauty. This mask that you hide your face in is vacant and somewhat gloomy. I never want to lose to these nightmares since I'm ahead. But the ropes got me tethered and stuck to the bitter end, yeah.
I don't know why, for some reason at the end of that, I got hardcore, just the vocal out with the, where it sounds like, I don't know what range he took out, but it sounded like it was in the distance, and things like that with the light synth, for some reason, and I don't know why, and this isn't an insult, I got the vibes of, like, your favorite Martian alien. I have no idea why, and that's probably not accurate, but for some reason I was listening to that, and I just heard, I'm an alien, no. Just, that's what I heard. I don't know why. And I don't mean that as an insult if it's come across as one, but Dreamland, that was really good. I liked that a lot. I will say, what pulls me out of it is not anything you're doing, but the fact that I know you and your voice. It's really hard for me to objectively listen to people's music when I know them and consider them, like, a friend, or I've spoken to them outside of their music, because I'm listening to it and I'm like, this is your speaking voice. And it's obviously there's more grit to it because you're rapping, but that pulls me out a bit. But Dreamland was really good, produced by Stark. The instrumental was really good at times. He had those dual vocal tracks, probably even more than two. He had his standard rap, and then towards the end he kicked it up with a higher register one that he was pitch shifting or auto-tuning. I know those are two different things, I swear. And that was actually really good. So the next one, it looks like, is Earthbound with Baker the Legend. I know Baker the Legend. I don't know why I know that name. Alright.
Yeah, I'm earthbound with my head in the clouds. I'm in the
Alright.
I'm never making a sound. I'm waiting for a day when my voice can be heard, cause there is meaning in every word. Yeah, I'm earthbound with my head in the clouds. I'm in the background, never making a sound. I'm waiting for a day when my voice can be heard, cause there is meaning in every word. Yeah, I'm floating past them, no distractions. Baby girl, you're my main attraction. I'm floating past them, no distraction. Baby girl, you're my main attraction. I'm just waiting
I like
for
that
my
a lot.
time to shine, where I can be my best and I can be divine. I never had the truth or my pain and sorrow, soaring through another day like there's no tomorrow. I wanna make them proud, I wanna hear my name, I wanna hear it loud, I wanna change the game, I wanna feel it within me, I want that feeling to save me. But nothing stays the same. I'm earthbound with my head in the clouds. I'm in the background, never making a sound. I'm waiting for a day when my voice can be heard, cause there is meaning in every word. Yeah, I'm earthbound with my head in the clouds. I'm in the background, never making a sound. I'm waiting for a day when my voice can be heard, cause there is meaning in every word. Yeah, now I'm floating past them, no distractions. Baby girl, you're my main attraction. I'm floating past them, no distractions. Baby girl, you're my main attraction.
Hey, I'm earthbound, got my head in the sky. I'm catching feelings for her, don't know why. I gotta get away, but the harder I try, I can't get her off of my mind. Caught feelings for a girl, I ain't mean to do it. Only way to stop pain, gotta sing to the music. I was hoping that the friendship could be something different. That was before I decided to talk to other women, and I feel dumb, cause she wasn't the one. Thought we was on some, but it really wasn't none. I'm in the friend zone right now, trying to find my way to the end zone and take the trophy home. And that's what's wrong when you fall in love with a good friend. Texting, calling, hey, where do I begin? Why does this happen over and over again? All I wanted was a girlfriend. Dang.
Ooh, pulling it back.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I'm earthbound with my head in the clouds. I'm in the background, never making a sound. I'm waiting for a day when my voice can be heard, cause there is meaning in every word. Yeah, I'm earthbound with my head in the clouds. I'm in the background,
It's just a
never
bop.
making a sound. I'm waiting for a day when my voice can be heard, cause there is meaning in every word. Yeah, I'm floating past them, no distractions. Baby girl, you're my main attraction. I'm floating past them, no distraction. Baby girl, you're my main attraction.
So far, that's my favorite song out of this, by far. And that's not to say the other ones weren't good, but that one was just very upbeat. Like, I loved the verse that you did in the beginning. Like, I think the delivery on that one was a lot stronger than in Dreamland. I'm not including New Game in that since New Game was more of a singing type deal, but Dreamland, their verse was still strong, but it pulled me out because it sounded a little bit more like your speaking voice. Earthbound, that had more like that, not rapper voice to it, but I think that one had a really good, to be honest, I just really liked that, and it actually took me until halfway through the verse to realize that was Sky. Like, I didn't know Baker the Legend's voice, so I was like, is that Baker the Legend? What's going on here? Overall, that was like, so far, the one that I was just like bopping to. You know, you're just going with it, and you're just like, alright, I feel this. Boy, do I look like an idiot doing that, especially in a turtleneck. Good God. But that's fine. We're going to leave that in. We're going to let you appreciate that. But just, that was, you're going to see why I don't react into a bunch of songs all at once. And why I'm always wearing different outfits. Because the more I listen to music, the more I get into it. So, God damn it, Sky. You're causing this. But this one is Limit Breaker, which I believe is the album title. So, let's see what he's got in on this one. So, pretty much we went from New Game to Dreamland to now Earthbound. He's looking for a girlfriend. He wants a girlfriend. Let's see what Limit Breaker is. Ooh. Is he actually playing the guitar? Or is that just the sample on the strings?
Let me find a way out there in the open.
Weekend vibes.
Send me far away.
Alright.
All I am is broken.
Oof.
Will they call my name when I'm gone forever? Will I be the same, or will we die together? We all live at the bottom, nowhere to escape. And
All right.
now we got some problems. I've been battling with fate. I let my ego take control of me like it's all I'll ever be. But I never had a thought to be myself, to hurt myself, to make me think. All I ever think about is how I'll die. I don't ever think about how I'll survive. I don't ever seek death, I just want some answers. I don't seek war if that even matters. I just want some love and some peace of mind. They just lock the door, so I'm trying.
Alright, I was hearing that. I was hearing he's got the main vocal up front as sort of the sing, but in the background he's just got the speaking delivery vocal. I thought I was hearing that.
But I never had a thought to be myself, to hurt myself, to make me think. All I ever think about is how I'll die. I don't ever think about how I'll survive. I don't ever seek death, I just want some answers. I don't seek war if that even matters. I just want some love and some peace of mind. They just lock the door, so I'm trapped inside. I look out the window and I say goodbye to my phone myself as he steps aside. I couldn't recognize a face to the pain, you see. He's the person that I hate, can I break the king? I'm the person that they shake just to make a scene. I've been laying wide awake cause the pain it stings. I just want to show the world all my love and passion. Thank you to the people out there reacting. Little did I know I'm my own assassin. I hope I can show everyone compassion. Yeah, I know we can't be anybody else. I want to be set free from my burning hell. I know that I can be who I want to be, but all I know is pain and catastrophe. I know we can't be anybody else. I want to be set free from my burning hell. I know that I can be who I want to be, but all I know is pain and catastrophe. There's a door in the hallway that I've been neglecting. I wanted it my way, but it became an obsession. Let me find the way. Let me break my limits.
Ooh.
Send me to the stars.
The harmonizing but not.
Will they see my face, or will they see my shadows? Will I be myself, or will I break the window?
Oh, that's that one. Alright, so Limit Breaker. That started off with a much different vibe than I thought it was going to. In the sense of, You went from New Game, which was the singing, to the Dreamland, which had a bit more rapping, and Earthbound, which was just a bop. Like, I'm just going to call that one a bop. To Limit Breaker, which pulled you back a bit. It was more of a vibe, and then it had him going in with the rap and telling his story and his delivery. And this is quite the journey. Now we're getting into Windows. And let's see what Windows is about. Because we got 20 to go, my friends. We got 20 to go. Or 20 total. 15 to go. Alright, kind of bouncy. Alright. Ooh.
As it lurks in the shadows, tiptoe, be silent in the night, windows and parasites. Too many fears and it's causing anxiety. See through these fears that I keep down inside of me. Deep in the
all right.
I think that's an irony. Feeling misplaced in this fucked up society. They want so drowning, they're watching above me. They look in the water, pretend that they love me. They toss me the ladder, but I know it's nothing. I hear all the laughter, this shit is disgusting. I speak what I want, even if people hate me. How I am, cause I know they can't break me. It's all in my head, I can feel myself shaking. I wonder if they sense the fears that I'm facing. I'm never better, never lose my motives, never lose my focus, never lose my roses. Always show emotion, always be explosive. Yeah, but nothing will change if they never notice. So I no matter where we go, it's death.
Let me drop this down a little bit. But that was really, I liked that rhyme scheme there that was going on for a bit, 3 to 4 lines. And then we're just going back to the bop. Pulling it back, all right. Getting that build up in there. Is this going to run into a stronger chorus with more backbeats? Nope, another verse.
Hesitate if they catch your eye. Feel the water cause it's rising high. This ain't home alone, this is suicide. I have all these thoughts when I'm stuck in my head. I hate when they say that I'm better off dead. I may think too much about what wasn't said, but maybe it helps if I'm spilling out red. It might help if I had a friend. No more snakes, this is not pretend. Never shakes, they aim to offend. There's no trust I can comprehend. I'm laying awake with the help of my demons. I'm killing myself with way too many reasons. Been stabbed in the back, now I'm bleeding from treason. And now it is time to destroy all these heathens. So, no matter where we go, it's death row. As it lurks in the shadows, tiptoe, be silent in the night, windows and parasites. Underground, when no one hears a sound, I'm horrified, petrified, and maybe I don't fight fair with little nightmares. Whoa, whoa, go slow, no matter where we go, it's death row. As it lurks in the shadows, tiptoe, be silent in the night, windows and parasites. Underground, when no one hears a sound, I'm horrified, petrified, and maybe I don't fight fair with little nightmares.
This is a nice play out. Alright, are we just gonna... Ooh. Alright. Are we just gonna drop layers of the instrumental as we go to the end? Oh, we're dropping them all at once. I thought what he was gonna do with Windows was just slowly drop out each individual, like, instrumental track. Like, each layer of the instrumental as it goes, kind of like some people do for a nice fade out. But that was very nice too. I just didn't go the way I was expecting with the fade out. Windows, very nice. Also a bit of a bop, but more of a solemn bop. Getting into some, without being overly specific, some real shit in there in the sense of, you know, I don't know how real this is or how much he's playing a character, just because I don't know, unfortunately, too much of Skylimits music yet. Or if he's the type, knowing him, he probably puts it's mostly real, if not all of it, with maybe a little bit of embellishment for music and performance sake. but Windows, you know, talking about stabbed in the back, anxiety, things of that nature, dealing with all of that. That was a good song. Now that I'm seeing we're actually getting some that are saying Inuyasha, Demon, Donnie, Phantom. Was Earthbound about the game Earthbound? Because I don't know anything about it. Or not about, but was it like inspired by? Like, is this is this an original, but like loosely based around things to make it more approachable? Like, what's the album here? I don't know. I don't necessarily know the concept. No, okay. Game Over, Rage Quit, Bones Part 2. Didn't Bones Part 2 already come out, or did Bones Part 1 come out? I'm losing my mind. Anyway, we're getting into the next one. We're here with Inuyasha. If this has anything to do with the show, I have no idea. I know nothing. All right. Is this not English? All right, I did not know that. Oh, there it is.
Forever heartless, I'm always the target with better artists, skies remaining starless. The sight is harmless. I got this power deep inside that I'm willing to harness. I got a samurai instinct that never caves in. I got a spark inside that's misbehaving. I got the jewel that they seek when I never gave in. I like to think I'm my own in my own haven. I'm not forsaken, just bracing under the bacon. I'm breaking, I'm never shaking, escaping. I'm making shapes, I'm creating. Pick up the pace, I'm just saying that all the hate that
still rolling.
Not degrading and fading. All your mistakes are amazing. You always give what you need, you never fall back. You shall succumb to the greed, it's in your backpack. You know you'll never succeed, and that's your fallback. So just take it out and ride the train tracks to a better place. Never danger, never safe. Always anger, always fake. Be depressed or levitate, just to find a path to take. Feeling sick, my stomach aches. Crash the party, celebrate. Stop the shit, communicate. I'm the first to advocate a better world to gravitate. Pull up all the courage necessary and just concentrate. Think more positive, so we have a road to navigate. We will never hit the ground if we stand and just elevate. We were talking and I handed you my sweater. Voices telling me that I would never get her. They were right, read the signs that said do not enter. Now she's saying I can't even send her letters. So I wish her luck, hoping I would feel better. But my thoughts got me wishing I never met her. Not gonna lie, that shit hit me right in the center. I feel the pressure to treat you like stolen treasure. An endless romance only forfeit by your grace. A breathless beast that's held dormant stands in its place. And in the midst of the action I saw her face. That was a day and a time I can't replace, yeah. I can't replace, yeah. I can't replace, yeah.
Damn.
I can't replace, yeah.
Damn. I was not expecting another language in there, but that was more of a somber. I liked Inuyasha. This, I don't know the show. Ooh, alright. Is this one gonna be more the aggressive?
I've been chasing
Ooh.
demons, broken lights, different meanings. Keep them calm and collected. So much pain in the message.
I'm loving this beat.
Decisions, Might be fogging my vision, I've got anxiety. There's a monster deep inside of me. I paint this vivid image. It's time to break my limits. I know you hate deceivers, but look at me, I don't like them either.
Oh, I love that. Oh, this is a vibing track. Ooh.
I tried to calm emotions, they left and split me open. I drown deep in this ocean, I show my true devotion. I know just how it feels to lose it all and wake up alone. I lost my only friend, let the demons in, now this is my home. I paint this vivid image, it's time to break my limits. I know you hate deceivers, but look at me, I don't like them either. I don't like them either.
Is that a part of the instrumental, or did something pop? I just heard a pop in there. I just wanted to see if that was part of the instrumental. Okay, that. Alright, it's just a... Got it. It's not out of place, it just seemed a little odd. This may be up there with Earthbound as my favorite instrumental, for two completely separate reasons.
Look at me, I don't like them either.
So does Sky play guitar? Are these all samples? Did somebody do it? Questions that I need answered.
I keep tripping, tied my shoes. I keep falling in love with you. Failed my mission, not a clue. Turned my lies into broken truths. What's your motive? Now it's clear. I feel helpless inside of here. I keep growing, no more fears, no more battles with you, my dear. I know you're happy now. It's screaming so damn loud, and I can give my all, and I can watch you fall, but that's not how I am, and it's not who I'll be. I'll be riding my destiny, baby. I'm tired of chasing, I'm tired of running. Will I reach this infinity? Be my twilight, be my poison. Will I reach my epiphany? No one will save me now. I scream without a sound.
I like that run.
I'm dangling off this edge, not a single regret. What's your motive? Now it's clear. I feel helpless inside of here. I keep growing, no more fears, no more battles with you, my dear. I know you're happy now, it's screaming so That's not who I'll be. I'll be riding my destiny, baby.
I think that might have... Ooh. Bad Girl. Alright, Bad Girl featuring Sunny. I don't know who Sunny is. I don't know nothing about Sunny. But, in reference to Twilight, that one... It wasn't... I don't want to call it the most complex one, but that seemed like that one, just listening to it, had the best take on how to do a lot without cluttering the song. I think that one might have had the most layers, most tracks in it that I've heard so far. Minus Earthbound, like separate tracks running at once. English is hard, but it wasn't scattered. It wasn't cluttered. It wasn't like too much. That was definitely a pretty good vibe song too. So now we're moving on to Bad Girl with Sunny.
Smile like I never
Ooh.
She's got some demons that she keeps underneath.
More of a serenade.
She's everything that I wanted to be. She's just an evil girl. Yeah. She's got some lips that can conquer my soul. But all she wanted was some diamonds and gold.
Ooh.
She keeps it up, I just might tell her no. She's just an evil girl. Use me all you want, ho. I don't wanna let go. I got all this ammo, aim it at your heart so I can be your shadow. I'm so disrespectful. You can be my bad girl, only in this mad world. Whoa.
Ooh.
It's a thing now, I can't run from it.
Ooh. This has to be Sunny.
Yeah.
Stop calling me.
Touch now doesn't feel like it did.
Let me put this away from the mic again.
I give you all I got, but I understand that she can't be bought. Yeah, accuse me all you want, ho. I don't wanna let go. I got all this ammo, aim it at your heart so I can be your shadow. I'm so disrespectful. You can be my bad girl, only in this mad world. Whoa. Things don't feel as good as they did before. Trying to get there, but I think I need some more. Why do you think I was the perfect one? You know I'm bad for you, but you don't run. Yeah. Yeah, you lie when I give you all I got. But I understand that she can't be bought. Yeah, can't be bought.
Oh, that's the end. That's only a 2.5er. Alright. Alright. So, Bad Girl I liked. A lot. I liked Sunny's vocals in that to spice up all of the Sky. Not that that's a bad thing, by any means, having a whole bunch of Sky's voice, but you know what I mean? Especially when going through an album a lot, you get acclimated to hearing a person's voice. So somebody else's voice is a breath of fresh air. And it actually looks like we've got a lot of features coming up towards the end. Jesus. So up next, what we got is Donnie. Looks like this is only 1:52. Not to say it's a short song, but everything else has been consistently about 3 minutes. Alright. So what we got going with this one is that I like Bad Girl. I liked the vibe of it. Once again, sounds like some shit. But overall, that was really good. That was definitely a vibey song, more than anything. Ooh! I like the little bit of rain / static in the back of Donnie. Realized I was blocking my face.
Fingers crossed, wish you luck. Feeling lost, I'm out of touch. My imaginary friend is all I need. A few matches and some gasoline. Let's light it up. Intervention, my disorder, my invention. I need safety, I need comfort. Take a pill, I'm going under. Oh, Donnie, 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 do what you were told. I'm sorry, sorry, sorry. Didn't mean to act so bold. Oh, Donnie, 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 do what you were told. I'm sorry, sorry, sorry. Didn't mean to act so bold.
That was like almost lo-fi, or lo-fi as the kids call it. Donnie was good.
She gives me butterflies, she makes me feel alive. From all the stars above, I see them in her eyes. She makes me feel okay, makes the darkness go away. She loves me every single day, and I'm so glad I feel the same. I love you to the moon and back again. I'll always be the one to help you, man. So far away, yet so close to me. You're my baby girl, my only one, my destiny. I'm not a phantom, I won't be ghosting you. I'm not a phantom, I fell in love with you. You're always there for me, take care of me. I love the way you glow. Whoa, whoa. I felt so lost without you. You came and saved my soul. You gave my life some value, worth more than changing gold. I love the lonely nights, cause you'd be there to hold me tight. You always make me feel alright. I was stuck in the dark and you gave me light. I love you to the moon and back again. I'll always be the one to help you, man. So far away, yet so close to me. You're my baby girl, my only one, my destiny. I'm not a phantom, I won't be ghosting you. I'm not a phantom, I fell in love with you. You're always there for me, take care of me. I love the way you glow. Whoa, whoa. I don't wanna run away from you, so dry your eyes, my darling. No more tears and no more pain. You just drive me insane.
Layering those vocals again.
I'm not a phantom, I won't be ghosting you. I'm not a phantom, I fell in love with you. You're always there for me, take care of me. I love the way you glow. I'm not a phantom, I won't be ghosting you. You're my forever love. I'm not a phantom, I fell in love with you. You're always there for me, take care of me. I love the way you glow.
I realize I haven't been saying as much during these. I've just been vibing, really. Going into it, I didn't really know what to expect. And not that each song is just the same thing over and over, but now I'm getting the general vibe of his music, so there's not really... Ooh. Also, I think my favorite part of Phantom was that palm-muted guitar. Just that palm-muted, like, plucky guitar. That was nice. Ego. Alright.
Yeah. Who am I fooling? I'm a mistake. Act like you love I'ma be rich one day. I'm in your memories, I'm in your fantasies. Bitch, when I play with me, yeah, I'm about to fuck your bitch, yeah. She about to suck my
Can we run that
dick,
back?
yeah. I am
But
the
no, let's
highest,
wait.
call me your highness, I'm on the ego shit, yeah. I'm feeling blessed, I got me a check, I count up a million, yeah. Who would have guessed that I'm not upset, these bitches reptilians, yeah. I'm not a snake, but you bitches fake, but that's just opinion, yeah. How many bitches have I fucked? I'd say a billion, yeah. And I'm really gonna get it, cause I really be a legend. Put you bitches in a coffin and I'll send you straight to heaven. Bet you never even knew that you were dealing with a felon. I'm about to end your life, so get ready, it's Armageddon, yeah! No, we don't fall fast, and we first not last. Well, the worst is me.
All right.
But the sea go deep inside of me. Don't fall fast, and we first not last. Well, the worst is me. But the sea go deep inside of me.
All right, I get that song. I get it. Everything going on, letting the ego slip out a bit, going hard there for a second, and being like, "Whoa, all right, gotta pull that back, gotta pull that back." I get where you were going there. Dark Cloud, all right. I liked Ego. I was not expecting that to go as hard as it did there in that center bit. I thought it was going to be a vibe through and through. One thing I will say about Ego, though, is I don't know if I only know of basses being called 808s. I don't know if there's multiple times of like basses, beats, or anything like that, or the bass. But I feel like they could have hit a little bit harder. I think they were generally mixed kind of well, but they didn't have as much oomph to them as I feel like they could have. Now, I have no idea how to do that within a DAW or anything like that. But just, that's what it seemed to me, is it fit, but I feel like to give it a little bit more depth to the music. Because I've got some pretty decent headphones since I'm a sucker for, like, things sounding really good. And once I up my quality, I can't go down. And I feel like it didn't even come close to the range that my headphones can get. But it was still good, don't get me wrong, it was still good. But I think if it was mixed a little bit better with the bass, or maybe made it a little more heavy, then I think that might have made that a little bit better. But that's just my opinion. I'm also a sucker for like really heavy bass. Like I love hard bass, like DPS. I love DPS's music. All right. Definitely a different vibe.
Dark clouds overhead, demons sleep underneath my bed. Pillow rest underneath my head. I stay alive, but I'm always dead. Raindrops, breath gone. Wonder where I really went wrong. Tell myself that I won't last long. Maybe this will be my last song. I cry all night with blurry eyes. I shake these thoughts of suicide. I say goodnight, good lullaby. I hide my face with the disguise. My smile shines like a sacrifice. It took a while just to realize I have no worth. I'm a parasite. This is darkness to my sunshine. Used to be happy, now look at the time. Stuck in my head, tell my friends I'll be fine. Stuck in my head, I'm enduring decline. But nothing will save me when I must decline. The voices tell me that nobody cares. I'm a broken man, I'm in need repairs. Need a helping hand, but I'm not prepared. Now I tie this rope, I'm not even scared. When my brother left me, I felt terrified. I felt so alone, I was horrified. I was hardly someone I could recognize. For the pain in my chest was amplified. Curtains closed, lights out, wrists cut, eyes shout. I'm surprised I have to pay for a tainted past. The advice I had to give just to make it last. Dark clouds overhead, demons sleep underneath my bed. Pillow rest underneath my head. I stay alive, but I'm always dead. Raindrops, breath gone. Wonder where I really went wrong. Tell myself that I won't last long. Maybe this will be my last song. Dark clouds overhead, demons sleep underneath my bed. Pillow rest underneath my head. I stay alive, but I'm always dead. Raindrops, breath gone. Wonder where I really went wrong. Tell myself that I won't last long. Maybe this will be my last song.
Dark Cloud was nice. That one was definitely about some dark shit. But Symphony of the Night sounds like it's gonna... It's got some Josh A.J. Kill vibes to it, at least with the beat. All right. Bit longer of intro.
Party, no need for an invitation. The midnight glow is enough for my motivation. Voices going loud, so I get up and change the station. Demons in my head, I face certain annihilation. I can't escape my past, all my ghosts they begin to follow. Shadows in the corner, my chance of becoming hollow. Many of the faces that I'll never see again. Faces often switch when the snakes begin to pretend. Trail, always be nice to your enemies, so I can become a better me. Echoing heavily, heavenly melodies. Fight for freedom, falling free from identity. Nevertheless, the darkness is a curse. That's why I say fucking never reverse. I'm at my best, but I know I'm the worst. King of the dead while I lay in a hearse. Ah! And watch everyone bow before me. I'm sitting upon my throne like a king from out of the stories. I do it all for the glory, and all these bitches adore me. But the bitch that mattered most, she just sat there and she ignored me. Pretty fucking insane, I don't mean to hold all this anger. One day she's a friend and another day she's a stranger. Subject to manipulation, I showed her signs of the danger, but she never had a clue, and all I could do was blame her. All I could do was to pick up the pieces. I'm mad at myself and I don't have a reason for dreaming of things I can never believe in, like God or myself. Now I'm sick of this treason. I know I mean well, but I'm evil at heart. I take people's souls and I rip out their hearts. I'm not the villain that hides in the curtains. I come out to fight and to fight, that's for certain.
So now the relationship's deteriorating, it seems like. At least going over the story.
What do you want from me? Nothing is
Oh, going right into it.
When I fall off the balcony, no one is here, no one to follow me. What is mortality? What is reality? Feel like nothing.
Before we get too far into this one, I do want to say, with Symphony of the Night, that one was very good as well, especially with the writing. I do feel like a couple more takes may have helped out in the end. Just in the sense of, there was a little bit of hesitation at some words and a little bit of extra mouth noise that I think may have gotten in the way of it. But overall, I think that was a good song. I feel I need to say more about it. I'm just vibing the whole time. And then I'm like, all right, I should say something. And then I talk more about it. I need to stop after every song and say something.
Nothing, I'm just wasting my breath. Feeling something getting slow in my chest. The blood keeps on pumping. I'm tired of trusting their eyes on me now, so I feel like I'm blessed. Honestly, trying to get rid of my burdens till my body feels all the fire that's burning. And deep down inside, you all know I was hurting. You skipped on my tracks like I wasn't a person. If I were to die, is anyone listening? Fight till my body is broken and crippling. I'm out my mind and the voices are whispering. Where are the signs? Is it worth all this blistering?
Am I even here right now? This feels like a bad dream. Need someone to pinch me out of this nightmare I've been having.
Putting eyes on me, trying to stay low. Telling lies I see, letting them go. Sympathize why we breaking my soul. Broken skies to be colored like gold. Putting eyes on me, trying to stay low. Telling lies I see, letting them go. Sympathize why we breaking my soul. Broken skies to be
All right, Sailor.
Tired of being underestimated, no longer intimidated. I'll get what I deserve. Am I even here right now? This feels like a bad dream. Need someone to pinch me out of this nightmare I've been having.
Putting eyes on me, trying to stay low. Telling lies I see, letting them go. Sympathize why we breaking my soul. Broken skies to be colored like gold. Putting eyes on me, trying to stay low. Telling lies I see, letting them go. Sympathize why we breaking my soul. Broken skies to be colored like gold. I get your text, what's the matter? You say that you're broken and shattered. You say that you're broken to pieces and demons are roaming around when you're dreaming. Don't really know what to say. You should have been nicer that day. I sit there and ponder and leave you on red as I scream to get out of my way. Putting eyes on me, trying to stay low. Telling lies I see, letting them go. Sympathize why we breaking my soul. Broken skies to be colored like gold. Putting eyes on me, trying to stay low. Telling lies I see,
I do really like the chorus.
sympathize why
Or
breaking
hook.
my soul. Broken skies to be colored like gold.
Alright, so chord line was pretty good. The addition of Sail Your Love definitely helps spice it up again. As I've said, features oftentimes help spice things up, especially if they're done well. I do like the vocal effects. As always, Sail Your Love killed it. Wasn't expecting Sailor to curse. And with Sky, I do once again go back to the vocal layering. That is one of the favorite things. That is one of my favorite things that I appreciate that people can do, because I know it can take a lot to make sure you get it at exactly the right tempo, exactly the right tone that you need, and you need to do that like 20 times. So that's very much appreciated in this. I do feel like towards the end there, I personally, you know, me as the best musician that doesn't make anything ever, obviously, I probably would have thought to put in a couple more, just to give it more. I know it's more of a pulled back vibe. It wasn't like an in your face. It felt like it was a bit of a detached song, just for like a swelling end, is to just pull it all back in. But next we have Kill or Be Killed. This one's only 1:30 again. Why do people keep calling me? Sorry, Sky, now we're back into your music.
I lose control of my senses. I'm fucking left for dead.
Ooh.
I know it's painful to mention. It's fucking with my head. It's kill or be killed again. I know your greatest fears. You're running from your own traps. Tell me what you might hear. You know it's kill or be killed. There is no paradise. You are to keep and be silent. I'm knocking out your lights. You know it's kill or be killed. There is no paradise. You are to keep and be silent. I'm knocking out your lights.
Alright, so that started off with Cage the Elephant vibes for sure, but then it ended a little bit more on I'm Jake Hill vibes with the screaming. Now, I don't know your recording scenario, but the last one was really good, but the ones preceding that final, like Scream slash ad-lib, is that the word I'm thinking of? English is fucking hard, man. If that's what that's called, I feel like they could have had a little bit more power behind them. It felt like they were trying to put the power behind it, but you had to be quiet, or you weren't as confident in your delivery with those. I feel like, overall, for a minute and a half song, it was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. It did definitely have Cage the Elephant vibes, which threw me at first, because the rest of this has had, like, Borderline Disaster, I Am J. Kill Josh A, and just a couple other musicians' vibes. And then that one was just, like, completely out of left field to me with Cage the Elephant, and I was like, alright. So we got Stark again for a Guillotine.
Told the pretty lady that I'd kill her vow. She said nothing on the matter of the great divide. I got nothing but a couple pennies in my pocket. Go to the casino, turn those pennies to profit. Anything can happen in this world of fear. You've learned to pay the price for a couple of years, and you know that no one cares, and that's for certain. Taking off the show until they close the curtains. Try to break me, but like a bones like stones. You got me in a wreck with no traffic cone. She's selling all the tickets like she runs the show. I never would guess you would be so cold. Try to break me, but like a bones like stones. You got me in a wreck with no traffic cone. She's selling all the tickets like she runs the show. I never would have guessed it. She's my guillotine. The way you love to see me bleed. The way you love to hear me scream.
That is not at all where I expected that to go.
It's like she runs the show. I never would have guessed you would be so cold.
That build-up I thought was leading somewhere else.
Bones like stones. You got me in a wreck with no traffic cone. She's selling all the tickets like she runs the show. I never would have guessed it. She's my guillotine. The way you love to see me bleed. The way you love to hear me scream. The way I love to kill your dreams. Guillotine, you're messing with my self-esteem. You're cutting deep, don't mean a thing. I'll show you what my ego brings.
So the reason my eyes went wide there, I feel like I should explain that before it gets weird, is I realized that that back synth, I'm pretty sure that's his vocals. I'm pretty sure that's him going like, ooh. I'm going to cut that out. I'm pretty sure that's his vocals, and he's just synthed it out real hard.
Guillotine, the way you love to see me bleed. The way you love to hear me scream. The way I love to kill your dreams. Guillotine, you're messing with my self-esteem. You're cutting deep, don't mean a thing. I'll show you what my ego brings. Wait up, I've been so lonely in here. Wait up, I hope you drown in my tears. Wait up, I've been so lonely in here. Wait up, I hope you drown in my tears.
Yeah, right. Gas low, hell no, let me hit the pedal. Gold rings, no strings, let you under pedal. Said I can see her no more, need lace it. No, I don't do basic. I don't do shows with no deposit. Turn off the faucet, drip electric, put up bunch of socket. I took a folder full of sonnets, put cash in my pocket. I'm dodging profit like Muhammad, please stop at my job, but yeah, I know I got it.
Without you, I've been nothing.
Oh, that's featuring Stark. Got it. Got it. Not just produced by Stark. I'm listening to this like, Sky changed his voice.
But great, confusing all my fears with a bottle of hate. He's using all my tears for a pile of snakes. I don't know where to go in this aisle of fakes. Yeah, and I don't mean to be simple. I tried to aim high, ended up in the middle. I've been trying to find a life ever since I was little, and I was trying to survive ever since I could scribble. Try to break me, but like a bones like stones. You got me in a wreck with no traffic cone. She's selling all the tickets like she runs the show. I never would have guessed you would be so cold. Try to break me, but like a bones like stones. You got me in a wreck with no traffic cone. She's selling all the tickets like she runs the show. I never would have guessed it. She's my guillotine. The way you love to see me bleed. The way you love to hear me scream. The way I love to kill your dreams. Guillotine, you're messing with my self-esteem. You're cutting deep, don't mean a thing. I'll show you what my ego brings. Guillotine, the way you love to see me bleed. The way you love to hear me scream. The way I love to kill your dreams. Guillotine, you're messing with my self-esteem.
I was trying to figure out what the background vocals were. It sounded like a recording of some sort. Oh.
All the way back here? Unavoidable. Why?
Is that Game Grumps? That's Game Grumps. Alright, Rage Quit, Schwabity, and Sketty. I feel that.
Keep a thing on me like Vincent. If you disrespect me, I'ma kill you in an instant. If you come to test me, I'ma show my killer instinct. Blood red fury, go gorilla like I'm Winston. I'm a fucking demon, the brass been let it bang. I'm a fucking bitch, I'm a zombie, she give me brain. Just like Hero Pika, she pulling me by my chain. I'm a hero killer, I spill you, I leave a stain. Okay, like all of you jokers are one and the same. Put a mask on, now you're losing the game. Just like a Nazca, this beast is insane. If you run up on me, tell me what will you gain? Calling me since I'm on with the blaster. I'm taking you out like a natural disaster. You know I'm the master, I'll ghost you like Casper. Your ghost isn't blind, I'm a favorite rapper. Rage quit, rage quit, rage quit, yeah. These bitches are wasting my time. I'm doing this shit till I die.
Damn.
Rage quit, rage quit, rage quit.
This is the hard shit. I was waiting for it. With Schwabity, I should have known.
You've been looking green too, fucking with the Beast Boy, step up.
Alright, one, Schwabity's voice, we love it. Two, did he come in with just body? Or did he say schwa with it? I can't tell.
Green too, fucking with the Beast Boy, step up. You've been wearing boots too big for those feet, bitch. Get cut, pants off, and 64 control. The dick longer than the fifth and the fourth persona. Paper Mario, taking RPG and fold 'em. Kakagurawi, bitches really know to hold 'em. That flow is colder than the home of the Lich King. Golden. Everybody guy when you're snitching. Frozen. How we hit the highs without pitching. Broken vocals. Sing my Witch King. Yeah. I ain't trying to catch your body, but you're really trying to match your body. I got dopey. Now I'm finna blast a copy, cause the game's up when I lift the mask of Kash. Yeah.
Rage quit, rage
Damn.
rage quit, yeah.
Alright.
Bitches are wasting my time.
I don't know Sketty though.
Shit till I die. Rage quit, rage quit, rage quit, yeah. These bitches are wasting my time. I'm doing this shit till I die. I can't stop till the day I die. Bitch, I'm hard like a Dark Souls boss times 5. Door stop, can't run if you look me in the eye. You're fucked when I come like it's in a hentai. I win, I drip, flip, fit like quit. You quit when I pull a dark hand. I grip, take a soul out of him like I'm named Death Kid. Then I pull out a stick and I bang that clip. Smoking on the Harry Potter boat, call it gillyweed. You're faking that's some polyjuice. I know you're never into me. You jacking on my style, many faces when I hit the beat. I am AGOET and you are just a mini me. Take a deep breath while you wasted one. Got the flame breathing technique, praise the sun. I ain't done yet, bitch. Better take the bone and then we end it on a battle like Game of Thrones.
No! What the fuck even? What even with this? This is such garbage! Ah! Fuck this stupid ass!
I was not expecting.
Fuck me sideways, dude.
I was not expecting Game Grumps. Alright, this is Bones Part 2. I don't know if I've heard this or if I've heard Part 1, but let's see.
Hey, start. Oh shit, I just fucked that up.
She don't mind breaking my bones. My thoughts go by like cyclones. Yeah, hey. She says she's sick of my scars. She wants a guy with fancy cars. Yeah, hey. She don't mind breaking my bones. My thoughts go by like cyclones. Yeah, hey. She says she's sick of my scars. She wants a guy with fancy cars.
Hey, feel like it's a regular show in my life the way I got these broken bones. She wanna tell me that she prefer him over me cause of what he owns. That stuff, all you ever did was act rough. Even when I'm angry, show you mad love. And when there's some drama, you gon' act tough. Man, I just can't believe it. Way that you played me, I guess breaking up with me was an achievement. She like a phantom thief, came from my heart just in order to steal it. Now she don't want it, she broke it apart, it's gonna need time for healing. I feel like Tanjiro, way that you got me just fighting my demons. Goes like Deku, 0 for 1, that was you, huh? Now you moved on way too quick, that's something you would do, huh? I can't hide my feelings, that's why I'm inside the booth, huh? Now I hope you're happy, everybody knows the truth, huh?
Give me something to hate. You whores are acting all fake. I wouldn't sell my soul for you. Get the fuck up out of my face. I could have given you everything, but you broke my heart with a waste. I'll get revenge and I'll move along just to give you bitches a taste. Yeah. She don't mind breaking my bones. My thoughts go by like cyclones. Yeah, hey. She says she's sick of my scars. She wants a guy with fancy cars. Yeah, hey. She don't mind breaking my bones. My thoughts go by like cyclones. Yeah. Hey, she says she's sick of my scars. She wants a guy with fancy cars. Yeah, hey.
Okay. So looks like we're going full circle with that. New game, game over, bad ending. Okay. But yeah, Bones and Rage Quit were both good. I realized I didn't really say anything about the past couple of songs. Guillotine was good. Stark threw me off. I was not expecting to actually hear a different voice. I just skimmed it and thought it said produced by Stark again. Rage Quit was really good with Schwabity and Sketty. I'm assuming that's Sketty. I can't really imagine what else that would be. They did good. That was more of a hard beat than I was expecting. I feel like that was done pretty well as well, especially with the mixing. I still feel like personally the bass didn't hit as hard as it could have, but that's just me. That could just be, I don't know what it could just be a personal preference of mine. Maybe it is my headphones. Maybe I'm used to my car speakers now. Maybe that's the difference. Is if I put it in my car, it's gonna blast out the sub. I don't know. Bones was really good with Breeding Boy. I actually didn't know Breeding Boy until his DPS song, but he did really good on that, as well as Sky, of course. I realize I've been talking about everybody but Sky. But Sky's been doing very well throughout this entire album. And it's still just been throwing me for a loop the whole time because of his voice. Like, I know his voice, so that's what's throwing me. It's not bad music at all, and I'm vibing to it, but I don't know a lot of what to say because I know his voice, it pulls me out. It's kind of like an overextension of if you hear your own voice in a song, you don't like it or something like that. It's like I apply that to my friends. If I know your music before I speak to you, that's a different thing. But if I speak to you and then hear your music, I'm like, that's weird. That's weird. But next we have Game Over, Bad Ending. This is the last one. And let's just get into it and see what we got.
Drown me, make me find another way, 'cause you found me. Make my inner demons pay, they surround me. They create my darkest days, tell my
Alright.
story.
A mellow
They
ending.
won't take in what I say, so drown me. Make me find another way, 'cause you found me. Make my inner demons pay, they surround me. They create my darkest days, tell my story. They won't take in what I say. I was in a dark room with no light, lonely till the moonlight touches my sight. Running till dawn, I handle my fights in the depths of my mind. I'm flying my kites. I've been trapped inside myself. I need an escape. Need to be better. Need to create. I need to move on from all of this hate. I need to accept I'm never okay. Is the game really over? You're breaking my heart. Laugh at my pain. You laugh at my art. I'm going insane. You tear me apart. This isn't a game. This isn't the start. I've been waiting for a long time, but I finally made something beautiful. Just know that you'll never be alone. Even blood stains are removable. Paint your soul with the brightest colors and the brightest smiles. Make a symphony. Watch the darkness slowly fade away. Watch as they decay almost instantly. I hope you never feel alone. I hope you never have to cry. I hope you never have to lose yourself without ever saying your goodbye. Drown me, make me find another way, 'cause you found me. Make my inner demons pay, they surround me. They create my darkest days, tell my story. They won't take in what I say, so drown me. Make me find another way, 'cause you found me. Make my inner demons pay, they surround me. They create my darkest days, tell my story. They won't take in what I say.
Gotta switch up, alright.
Burn these tainted pages, make me walk where I can't speak. My words are trapped in cages, they can make you talk, let the demons sleep. Close the doors and windows in this room that
I was not expecting that for the ending. I was not expecting that for the ending. By any means. That was... Overall, that was a really solid album. I think my overall thoughts are, it's good. It had enough uniqueness in each track to let them generally stand out from each other, while still having like the overarching theme of the synth and the vocal effect on the vocals and things of that nature, while having enough people in there also to keep it fresh. Overall, I think from an objective standpoint, it was good. Your voice sometimes got lost in with the instrumental. And as I said, that could just be due to the mixing and or my headphones versus your headphones as you were mixing them versus car speakers, things of that nature. I do know it's very hard to mix something for it to come across in every medium, like through audio. But I think overall it was pretty solid. Looks like we've got an hour and 20 minutes of runtime now. So that's great. You know, I think actually at this point I'm not even going to cut it up. I'm just going to post the whole thing, and what happens, happens. Because for a lot of it, I was just vibing, and if people want to vibe along too, they can. I didn't really have anything huge to say about any specific track, unfortunately, just due to as not really understanding a whole lot about music, but a little bit. But yeah, I think the takeaways are Earthbound, which was definitely a really good bop. Windows was pretty good. Demon, I really liked the guitar in Demon. I don't know why. I also have questions. Sky, do you play the guitar? Are these just samples you found? Did you get them from someone? How did that work out? And then Rage Quit, gotta love it. Bones was good. Coraline, I was not actually expecting to see Sailor Your Love on here. And Kill or Be Killed was a really nice, like, interim track as well. Ego, that may be up there with message-wise one of my favorite, like, experience-wise one of my favorite ones, in the sense of, alright guys, the ego's here, we're building with the ego, what do I do with the ego? Let a little bit of the ego out. Boom, here it is, freaking out, hard rap, fast rap, there we go, pull it back out. Alright, we're back in control, I think that was really cool. And I said this is Sky, or Skylimits, I just call him Sky. And as long as I remember, all of his stuff should be in the description. He has his own Discord server as well. Just go support the man. See you guys. I don't know if I'll do more full album reviews, just because this was quite a undertaking to do. But see you guys in the next any video.